leave the offer to you guys. I would like to play Judith, but I know a lot of people hate Judith. Understandably so. My Judith deck is mainly rummage in card draw spells, like the village rights. So I make an imp, sack an imp, draw cards, make another imp.
I think it'll be okay.
I do have like end the festivities and stuff in here, because it's very good. Or I have Estus, which I only ever cast the backside, which is a sorcery, and it's a Mardu token deck where I want to make everybody sack creatures.
I'd say go with the Judith. I mean, I don't really care, but
Judith?
I'm for Judith. You seem to be really excited for her.
I love Judith, but people hate Judith, and I can't really argue with them, so
That's
it's fair.
I mean, I'm going to play 5-color dinosaurs, so
nice.
But with Jareth.
yes,
what's his
Jared's in
name?
there for the mana fixing mostly. I have maybe.
Alright,
So before we start, like since you obviously want to get a consistent game, I'm just probably going to run and grab a drink so I don't have to leave during the game.
Sure.
Just to make sure everything's all good. So I'll get a hand and then, all right, I suppose I'll just go now and then get a hand, so it's all part of the same block of footage. So yeah, be right back.
No problem.
And I'm running some Slimefoot and Squee, also a new deck of mine. Just trying to do some graveyard shenanigans.
This one's a pet deck of mine. I really enjoy this one. I got the Caverns of Ixalan gift pack, sorry, and out of it I got a Indominus Alpha rep.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And
Yeah.
I wanted to build a deck around
Alpha.
him, but I didn't like the idea of just building in blue, green, and black and not having enough dinosaurs.
Yeah.
So
There's
I
not
branched
really
out.
good white dinosaurs.
I guess you put in the wrong commander, right? Jared Carthalion is the Planeswalker, Jared, not the.
No, that
creature there.
Planeswalker one is in my my legendary.
Yeah,
set.
right. But on Spelltable, you put the wrong commander in there.
Oh, did
Yeah,
I?
you put the planeswalker.
That's
Oh,
why
I'm
I'm a
sorry.
bit confused right there.
My bad. Jensen is what I meant to write, not Jared.
All the same for me, I guess. Right?
No, they come from they came from the same deck, but I understand what you're saying now. I didn't catch that the first
Yeah.
time.
Because I wanted to read them, but yeah. Cast a multicolored space by one. All colors colorful for Vigi Angel.
I
Nice.
think I have maybe 6 spells in here that are all 5 colors. So I don't make a lot of angels. It's mostly there for the color fixing.
Yeah, he's
It
just there
makes
because he
total
filters
sense.
into Wooburg.
Exactly.
You have like training grounds in there and stuff. It reduces.
No
mana
training
distance.
grounds. Any tutors are basically tutoring for land, like Kodama's Reach and stuff like that.
Totally fine. I also don't run any infinite tutors, fast manas.
There is technically an infinite in here, but I don't have any tutors. And the infinite's not. I don't want to win that way. They're just in here because they are good cards separately on their own.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right, I'm back, folks. I'm gonna go try to get a hand.
Yes, go ahead.
I will shuffle us up 3 times to get a player order.
Sounds good.
And what's the name of your YouTube channel?
I am the Lord of Forbidden Decks.
Let me look that up really quick.
I think this is keep.
I originally started out as a Yu-Gi-Oh channel because I build decks that you can't play with in the game.
Right. That makes sense.
But I really haven't been enjoying Yu-Gi-Oh for a while now, so Magic's really kind of taken over for me on the channel now.
Makes sense. I will have to mulligan this.
I'll keep.
I am debating. Mine isn't bad, but if I don't draw a couple lands, I'm definitely going to be hurting. So I think I will keep it though and take the risk.
Yes.
No risk, no fun, ja.
Ooh, Slimefoot and Squee is fun.
Yep. I mean, you could easily make him into a combo deck and stuff, high powered with like Phyrexian altar and stuff, but I really don't like it. So just some graveyard value stuff.
Cool.
I will keep this one.
All right.
That's,
Chronic, are you keeping?
yeah, I'm all good. Yeah.
Awesome. Unamused, you can kick us off then. Good luck, have fun, everyone.
Leo, good luck, have fun. Draw. I will play a mountain and pass.
All right. Draw. That's what I'm talking about. I will put a Frontier Bivouac in and pass.
All right. I will draw. Go ahead and play Exotic Orchard. Pass the turn.
Just grabbing my tokens real quick. And untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Marsh Flats, crack it for Surveillant, and then pass.
Nice.
I will play
Probably
a
the
swamp
mortuary.
and pass.
All right.
Yep.
Untap.
It's
Up.
going to be the mortuary.
Mortuary. Cool. I think that's the one that I'm just going to take out for the other one I just got recently. I got a new dinosaur and I've been trying to figure out whether I want to put it in or not.
Ooh. Is it the new one from Thunder Junction?
It's a something Cyterotops. It's really cool because it gets +1/+1 counters. That's it for me.
And
I surveil one, put a land into the bin.
I will move to my turn. Draw. We'll go ahead and throw down basic swamp. Tap 2 mana. Cast a fancy Steel Overseer. Pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. We'll do a Dragon Skull Summit and a Farseek, getting a different surveillance, since surveillance are good, and pass the turn.
End step. I'll cast a Thrill of Possibility, discarding Volcanic Vision to discard 2 cards. I mean, to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
And then I'll go to my turn.
I'll grab the Gruul Surveillant Commercial District. The lighting is pretty bad on my tablet, but yeah.
We'll just play a swamp and pass.
Interesting. I'm starting to get scared by all this untapped mana.
I'll do Surveil one, and I will put an Inferno type into the bin.
Ooh.
Nice. Good card. I am going to put a Cinderglade in. It comes into play tapped because I don't control any basics right now. I'm going to tap 2 and put Jensen on the field.
Nice.
And that'll be it for me.
Right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Go ahead and play a right climb pathway. And then I will throw out Tokazi's Welcome. After that, I'll just pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a command tower. And I will just start off by casting Slifoot and Squeak. He will bring a body with him, and I pass a turn.
Draw. Mountain. 4. Or a Thran Dynamo.
Sick.
And pass.
Nice. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. That's interesting. Was not the original card I was going to play, but it could be a good one to play. We'll save it though, I think. I'm gonna tap 2. Tapping the Bivouac as the Bivouac as green for Paradise Druid. It has hexproof as long as it's untapped, and I can tap it for one color, one of any color. And I'm going to pass after that. Just keep building up my mana.
Do my turn on top. Upkeep and draw. We'll play a swamp. And looks like I forgot to put a trigger, a counter on the steel overs here last turn. Yeah, my bad.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'll miss it, but play 3. Play out a low shield.
Ooh, nice.
That's gonna trigger the Tokasi's Welcome. We'll draw a card.
You can put the counter on. If it's not a May ability, you can add it.
No, it's
He has to tap
an
it to put a
activated,
counter
it's
on.
an activated ability. I just forgot to do it at the end step, but it's fine.
Oh, okay.
I missed it. I will after that just move to the end step and pass.
I untap, upkeep, and draw. This is a pretty good one. I am also pretty scared of Chronica already.
What?
There is going to be a hell lot of stuff happening,
What
but I guess
Dr. Baron von Ramp over there with the Thran Dynamo.
yeah, I'll go and send Slimefoot at unamused. On attack, I'll make a Sapling.
I will take 3 commander damage.
I will just play a Deathcap Blade. Tap doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 4, and Insidious Roots. Sorry, the lighting is pretty.
Yep.
Right. And Insidious Roots, which will let my tokens tap for mana. The one from last turn, I will tap and add 3 for a Rampant Rejuvenator.
Nice.
And he comes into play with 2+1/+1 counters. When he dies, I search for up to X basics, untapped to the battlefield where X is his power, and I pass.
Well, bloody heck.
I'll untap. Draw. Okay. I will play a mountain. And I would like to tap 5 and cast Judith.
The lady is on board.
She is out. Okay. And then Alex, would you like your Rejuvenator to die so you can get the lands right now?
I mean, if that offer doesn't include like end the festivities with Death Touch Lifelink.
No. The only thing I'd be killing is Rampant Rejuvenator. It's targeted. I need some allies in these trying times, is all I'm trying to say.
I don't really mind. Rather, if it dies with a positive amount of power, so I can really search for lands and nothing like minus minus, then I will take that deal. Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna main phase this. I'm gonna tap a red. I'm just gonna cast Shock. Targeting Rejuvenator on cast with Judith. I'm gonna choose to make an imp.
Yep.
Because Shock is already enough damage to kill the Rejuvenator.
Yep. Then shock resolves. I'll search for 2 basics. Will be. What do I need? Probably a
And
swamp and
that being said, I'll
swamp and a
pass the turn.
forest.
All right, the turn is passed. Untap. Draw. Not getting
Yes.
enough lands, so we will tap 3.
Swamp and forest.
Will we tap 3? No, we're not going to tap 3. We're going to tap 2. And we're going to forest cycle this nurturing bristleback.
Ooh, nice.
Go search for. I think I still have one that's a forest and something else.
Let me see if I can fix my lighting right here. I guess it rather makes my lands not really seeable, but the rests are rather keep it like this.
I'm going to grab a Canopy Vista.
Okay.
Which will be my land for turn as soon as I'm done shuffling.
Mhm.
Actually, I can do that now. It won't keep you guys in suspense. And then for 2...
Does it come in tapped?
Yeah,
Oh, 2 were basics. Okay, yeah.
for 2, I'm going to tap this as red, tap her as green, and I'm going to play Isakinth, Firstborn of Gishath. I don't have the mana to trigger his ability, so he's just a 2/3 with haste. But because he is multicolored, I will scry 1 once I'm done shuffling. And that will be my turn. I don't really see the point in trying to swing at anybody right now.
Okay, so in your end step, I'll tap the Steel Overseer.
Yes.
I remembered, and I'll get a counter.
No
I'll move
worries.
to my-
I'm just going to do my scry. I'm going to put that to the bottom.
All right, so untap, upkeep, and draw. That is not useful. Little bit of a decision point here. Okay. We'll play out a new card. I'm gonna cast. Oh, actually, maybe we'll just play the commander. Maybe I draw a land. Yeah, I'll do that. So for a red, white, and a black, I'll cast Mr. House.
Nice.
On the ETB, I get a trigger from Ducati's Welcome and from Low Shield, so I'll draw 2.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand.
And no land drawn, I guess.
No, correct. I got no land drop. So I will sadly have no choice but to move to the end step.
Before you go to clean up in this card, I would like to tap 2 and cast a nasty end as an additional cost, sacrificing Slimefoot and Squee.
Yeah.
It's a legendary. I will draw 3 cards.
Okay.
Going to discard
1, 2,
3. I'll discard Mastermind Plum. I was kind of looking forward to playing him, but yeah, pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Let's play a mountain as my land for the turn. It's 3. Hmm. Think I will start off by tapping 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and casting a Sludge Titan. 6/6 trample, ETB, and attack mill 5. May put a creature and or land card from among those into my hand. Good.
Good.
Yeah, you're good.
Woodland Cemetery, Steve, Sulphur Springs, Riveteer's Ascendancy, Morbid Opportunist. I'll go for the Woodland Cemetery as well as the Morbid Opportunist. The rest go to my graveyard.
All right.
And I think I'll do tab these 4 mana. For 4 mana and sacrifice one of the saplings to activate Slimefoot and Squeeze ability from the graveyard. And I would like to bring back an Inferno Titan.
Uh-oh.
Yep. If that's good, I will have ETB as well as leaving the graveyard. ETB, I'll make a new sapling, Inferno Titan. I guess I will shoot the Steel Overseer 4 right now with 3 damage since it will just keep growing, so I can't kill it anymore.
I'm getting punished for forgetting my trigger. What the fuck? Okay, we'll in response tap it. Put a
Makes
counter
sense.
on Mr. House, put it in the graveyard.
Yeah.
That really sucks.
And then I will make a plant token with 1 counter and I will pass the turn.
Okay. I will untap. Draw. Swamp. Tap 4. I will play a Shadowheart Dark Justiciar. I can pay 2 mana and tap her to sack a creature, and I draw cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power. And then I will pay
It's a
4
good
more.
strategy.
I really like her. She's pretty good.
Yeah, well, this the point of this deck is to cast a bunch of rummage spells and make a bunch of imps,
And then
and so
sacrifice
she
the imps,
just
yeah.
back the imps for more value. Yeah, I want to win through nuking my own board with my imps. Anyways, with that 4 floating, I will cast a Thorn of the Black Rose. The
Okay.
1/3 with Death Touch. When it enters the battlefield, I will become the Monarch.
Huzzah!
Doo-doo-doo.
I did it for you in spell table.
Thank you. And that being said, I will go to my end step and draw off Monarch. And I'll pass the turn.
Okie dokie. Come on, deck, give me a land. Don't let me down. That's what I'm talking about. Swamp for turn. Do I do the thing? I think I do the thing. I'm gonna go all out, tapping all 6 mana. I have one of every color involved here. If you want, I'll double check. That's a swamp, a plains, fire, water, and forest. And then the druid can
Yep.
be whatever the hell. Two-headed hellkite. Everyone argues with me. I swear, dragons are the dinosaurs of England. That's what I say.
They're close enough.
It's close enough.
They're
So he has flying, menace, haste, and when he when he attacks, I get to draw 2 cards.
he doesn't even need to deal damage. He just needs to attack.
Correct.
And
I
on
am going to
cast,
make
you
a deal
make
with
an
you, Judith.
angel.
Yeah.
If you leave my creature alone for 1 turn cycle, I swear I'm not swinging it at you this turn.
That's fair. What you saw my precarious 1 red mana I left untapped?
I do see that, and I don't know what you're going to do with it.
I mean, I can also make that deal with you, Granny.
Yeah.
I wasn't
I
swinging at
will
you,
not
Chronica.
kill your
I'm kind of going at
creatures.
Alex. He's got the scary stuff going on.
I will not
Nah, it's not too scary.
do a
Don't
lightning bolt
worry
effect
about
at your creature.
All right. I will swing a 5/5 in the air over at Alex.
On cast, you still do make a Squire 1 and make an angel since
That
it's
is
all
true. I
colors.
forgot about that. Thank you.
And I have no box in the air and taking 5, going to 34.
Is it a 3/3 or 4/4? Okay.
4/4.
I do have one of those. I just gotta find it. And then after that, I'm drawing my 2 cards and passing. Did you want to do something, Chronica?
Well, if I had a Steel Overseer, I'd be able to activate it, but I don't. I'm trying to upkeep and
I'm
draw.
sorry. Not
And
sorry.
There's too much value for him to deny.
I'm going to.
Angel. Scry. Ooh, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, right. And draw 2.
and I need to lean into maybe getting a land, so we'll pay 3. No, that doesn't work either.
What's the what? Sorry?
I'm just talking to myself. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wish I could roll some dice, but land situation is kind of precarious at the moment. Going to about 3 mana. Actually, we'll do it this way. We'll pay 2. We'll borrow Signet, and then we'll pay 3 to cast Jan Jansen.
Ooh, nice.
Going to
I
trigger
like
the
him.
Took is welcome. So I draw. Then I'll play Plains and tap that Plains for 1 to Swords to Plowshares that Inferno Titan.
The poor Inferno
What about the
Titan.
Steel Overseer?
Makes sense. I'll take that. Gain 6 life.
Yeah, you can gain a bunch of life.
It's like the dragon didn't even attack me. Nice.
It is true.
I am just gonna move to the end step after that and pass.
I would say. Tap. Okay. Draw. We'll play Woodland Cemetery coming untapped. 5, 3. Again, what's the toughness on your board? Unamused? Power toughness?
This is a 1/3 with Death Touch. I have 2 3/4s, and then a 2/2 that whenever it dies, it deals 2 damage to each opponent.
Mhm. And there is a 4/4 angel Isk with Jens.
And
And
Jensen.
this- I would like to cast the Morbid Opportunist. Then this is pretty good. I guess I would like to move to combat and send Sludge Titan at Journey for attacking me with that Scary Dragon, and Slimefoot and Squee at Unamused. On attack, I will make a new sapling that's summoning sick. And also on attack, mill 5 and return land and creature of the top 5. Phyrexian Tower, Clapusian Forest, Forest, Greater Good, Bujuka Bog. I will take the Phyrexian Tower.
Okay. I don't really want you getting Monarch, and I also kind of don't want any of my creatures to die.
That's the predicament I'm putting you in.
And also killing Squee is really bad for us. So
I mean, rather take the Monarch, right?
Yeah, I was like, maybe I should kill Squee, and then I forgot it had the second ability from the graveyard.
he wants it to die.
Yeah.
I will respond to attacks, I guess. I will pay red. I'd like to cast Flame Blessed Bolt, targeting Slimefoot and Squee, choosing to give it Death Touch and Lifelink. Now this is a shock that says if the creature would die, it gets exiled instead.
Oh boy.
Thick.
Flame Blessed Bolt.
Yeah.
I love the flavor.
This deck has like 15 functional like shock reprints.
Yeah, I mean, the exile is really cool though. 'Cause
That is really annoying, I would guess. But yeah. I guess that happens.
Okay, I will gain 2 life.
I am having how much come at me?
It's a 6/6 trample.
6/6 trample. I'm gonna block it with Isketh and the Angel so that it'll die, and so will one of my creatures. You can pick which one.
I rather kill the angel.
Okay.
I do have a Morbid Opportunist trigger, so I would like to draw a card.
You would get to draw 2, wouldn't you?
No, it only triggers once each turn for
Oh,
the
okay.
Opportunist. Sorry, it's a 6/6, and your Insquith is also 2/2, right? So it
No, he's a
would...
2/3.
2/3. Never mind.
I was considering blocking with Jensen, but I realized I could save a creature.
I then proceed to pay 1, 2, 3 to cast a Stinkweed Imp.
seems really good.
The stinky boy.
A stinky boy it is, yes. And then tap 5 for a Phyrexian Plague Lord. I guess I should have cast that before the text, so I could rather sacrifice my Slimefoot and Squee. I could this turn try and kill yours, the Insquith, but I guess it doesn't worth it, and I'll just pass it on.
Okay. Untap, upkeep. Draw. Mountain. Okay. I will 3 colorless and a black for Falconroth Noble,
Nice.
everybody's favorite flying blood artist.
I don't like it as a aristocrat's graveyard deck. Since I want my stuff to die. God damn it.
I can't get away from aristocrats. My favorite way to play. I will tap 2. I'd like to cast Reckoner's Bargain. As additional cost to cast the spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature. I'll sacrifice this imp. And I'll gain life equal to its mana value, which is 0. But I will draw 2 cards. On cast, I will also choose to create another imp with Judith. So it's like that never happened.
But we're all losing 2 life.
Each opponent will lose 2.
Yep.
I will gain 1, and then I guess Gurney, I'll have you lose the 3rd life off Falconroth.
Okay.
And then I will draw 2 cards.
Wait. Yeah. Seems good.
And then I will pay 2. Tap Shadowheart. Sack this imp that I just made. Everyone will take 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
And this time I'll have Alex take the 3rd.
Yep.
I'll gain a life. And I will draw 2 more cards. Okay. Tap 1. And I'll play this Soul Ring. Oh. That being said, I will move to end step and draw for Monarch.
And one specific 1 red mana open again for a nice shock variant.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. There's my girl. But we're not playing you this turn. We're going to tap 6. For Shamil, the Inner Sun.
Seems really good.
And he
You might
counters
want to
to
move it over to the right since it's a bit cut off on the screen.
Sorry. I
There you
have a
go.
small playfield.
Oh, good.
Actually, you know what? I'll put it down here by my mana. I need space for creatures later.
Seems okay.
Assuming it goes through, I will then... I did make the promise for 1 turn, so let's see what you have. I'm unamused. I'm going
Yeah.
to swing this at you, Flying Menace Haste. Draw 2 cards.
Yeah. I'll take 5.
I'll put
You
in
can
a
have the Monarch.
Sandsteep Citadel for turn. Comes into play tapped. I will discard... Which one goes first? The
Give me a
Discover
goes
5
first.
or the discard?
Yeah, Kimio goes first. Cleanup is the very last thing you do.
Okay.
Yes.
So we will discover 5. Nice! Wrathful Raptors. That is a great
Oh
discovery.
boy.
That is a great discovery.
That's the one where if someone plays a spell on not their turn, they take 4, right?
No, that's the one
No.
where if you deal damage to my dinosaurs, I get to deal damage to you.
Or to any target.
True,
Yeah,
any
that's-
target.
So now,
But
nice
typically I just
Blasphemous
smash
Act
people in
would
the
be...
face for smacking my dinosaurs.
Makes sense.
Now I will discard. I will discard a Panicked Altosaur.
Right.
Pass turn.
We'll go to my turn. On top. Upkeep. keep no triggers. Draw a card. Play a Dragon Skull Summit. Was hoping to get some creatures going. Yeah. Aston. Well, cast the Strionic Resonator. Wow. Kind of sucks. I was thinking whether I could use the Strionic Resonator to double the thing, but it's not a triggered ability. I'm going to pay to tap Jan Jansen. We're going to sack the Strionic Resonator.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to make 2 servos. I'll represent them with this back. A trigger from Low Shield and a trigger from Tokazi as well come off the first servo entering. I'll draw 2.
You're pretty quiet, right, son? Might wanna. Or is it just from me?
Am I quiet?
Oh, he's very quiet.
I think he stepped
Yeah.
away for a second.
Wait, hold on a second. Yeah. Oh, I can hear myself on the mic.
He's strategizing with himself.
Well, it's like if you guys can't hear me, I need to adjust.
I mean, we can still hear you, but you're pretty quiet then compared to before.
That
We
should
can
be
turn
fine.
up his volume though individually. If you go to the
Yeah.
thing and right click.
I have
Yeah.
an expensive studio mic. It shouldn't be quiet. So I'll have to look into that. I am going to just move to the end step. Yeah, I'll move to the end step. And
I would like to do something in your end step.
Oh, I forgot to draw for Monarch. Is that okay?
You
well,
it is
Cool.
not a May trigger. You have to draw for Monarch. So
I'm gonna have
yes,
to
draw a
discard
card.
another card now.
I would like to sacrifice one Zeppelin for the Phyrexian Black Lord to give the Falkenrath Noble -1/-1 until end of turn.
Okay.
As well as triggering Morbid Opportunist, but before that trigger, I would like to also sacrifice the Stinkweed Imp to give it another -1/-1. As well as the Stinkweed Imp would like to put Sludge Titan on top of my library.
Okay. So Falkenroth plus those 2 is a total of 3 death triggers, so I'll gain a total of 3. And I'll have you lose all 3, Alex.
Makes sense. 1, 2, 3. The Sludge Titan will be put onto my library from the Stinkweed Imp, which is a creature leaving my graveyard with the Insidious Roots. I'll make a plant, put a counter on all my plants. And then the draw trigger, I would like to dredge the Stinkweed Imp, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 lands, Overwhelming Remorse, World Shaper, and the Sludge Titan again. Again, which is another creature leaving my graveyard, will create another.
Okay, folks. How does this sound? Is this better?
Much better.
Much better, yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
turn you down again then.
Right. Yeah. It's
For
just a
myself.
setting. There's a setting on the side of my mic here to the side, so I got it sorted.
And that should be the end of my turn then.
Was that
Uh,
was that on the end step?
Yeah,
that was on your end step, yes.
Kronka's end step.
Wow. That was a big end step.
You have any cleanups, or can I go?
You can go.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yep.
And keep nothing else. I will draw for turn. I will play the Phyrexian Tower you saw. Do have 1 mana open right there, and I don't really like that. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest.
No one's ever been more scared of 1 red mana.
It's also Soul Ring, you know, it's Soul Ring too.
Ah, yeah, you do got a Soul Ring
And
there.
the Soul Ring.
God damn it, I do have nothing else really in the graveyard. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flayer of the Hatebound. 4/2 Devil with Undying. When it or another creature ETBs from a graveyard, from my graveyard, then that creature deals damage equal to its power to any target. So basically a Warstorm Surge from creatures entering from my graveyard.
Nice.
I will tap a bit differently. Then I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 1, 2 for the Gorgorithog,
Mm-hmm.
as well as 1, 2, 3 for Stinkweed Imp.
Yeah, never mind. Go ahead.
Can't really do much else. I guess I would like to sacrifice the Flayer of the Hatebound to the Phyrexian Tower, floating 2 black mana.
Okay.
It will trigger Undying if that's good.
I ain't stopping you.
He will put onto the battlefield with a +1 counter, ETB from a graveyard, deal 5 damage. I'm most scared of Judith, I'll be honest. So I'll do 5 at Judith.
Okay, I'll take 5.
No,
No, I
at
think
the
he's doing it
creature.
to your creature.
Doesn't.
To
Oh,
any
player says creature or player. Okay, Judith dice.
And it's a creature leaving my graveyard. I'll make 1 new one and turn up my plant tokens. And then I guess I'll just have the 1 dice represents one of the plant tokens. One of them is Summoning Sick. Tap 3 and the 2 floating mana. I would like to cast Gary.
It might not be relevant at this point.
I do have 1 morbid
What?
opportunist trigger, sorry, from the Flayer dying.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
just-
Kronko wants to respond.
I'm trying to think whether this is the right point to do it.
What's your devotion to black right now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's not gonna matter too much, but I'm gonna cast Crackling Doom in response to the Gary. So it deals 2 damage to each opponent, and each opponent sacrifices a creature they control with the greatest power.
Cool. I will take 2.
Sorry, again,
Everyone?
still from sacrificing the flare, I would have a draw trigger right before
Yeah,
that.
yeah. But technically, yeah, that would have happened already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Take 2, and I will sacrifice the flare of the Hatebound.
That's all I got.
And then Gary ETB will be again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to all of you. And I gain 24. Will be at 54. He does still have the Monarch. But I guess
I'll
I'll
take my 8.
just pass the turn then.
Untap. Losing Shadowheart was pretty backbreaking, not gonna lie.
Sorry.
Draw. Oh my Lanta. Oh my Lanta is correct. I'll play a swamp. I'll replay Judith. And I guess Gurney, I'll swing at you with a 1/3 death touch.
1/3 death touch. Yeah, okay, I'll take the 1.
Okay, I'll take Monarch. And then I'll go to end step. And draw for Monarch. And it's you're up.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. That one's a good one, but I can't play you yet. First, we need to do this. We're going to tap 2 to play a Marauding Raptor. Creature spells cost 1 less to cast for me, and whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, this thing's going to deal 2 damage to it. If I deal that damage to a dinosaur, this creature gets +2/+0 till end of turn.
Right.
Then I'm going to tap 3. Do I have enough green there? Yeah, okay. Actually, I'll do 4. And I'm going to put in an Urban Daggertooth. When it comes into play, it will get 2 damage dealt to it, so it'll become a 4/1 for turn. Because damage is dealt to a dinosaur, this one will become a 4/3 till end of turn. Also, because damage was dealt to a dinosaur, Wrathful Raptors will see that, and I will deal 2 damage to... I'm gonna kill the Stinkweed.
The Stinkweed. I will respond to the target by sacrificing it and giving the Dagger Tooth -1/-1 until end of turn.
Sounds good.
It dies. Morbid Opportunist has a death trigger as well as Stinkweed Imp. Again, put something onto top. It doesn't really matter. Put World Shaper on top, then the draw trigger Dredge 5, which is again 2 leaving the graveyards, which is then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dread Return, Nature's Law, 2 lands, and the World Shaper. Again, Dread Return can be flashed back from the graveyard.
Okay.
3, 4, 5.
And neither of those were multicolored, so that doesn't work for that. I think. Yeah, we'll go to our end step, and we'll discover 5.
You don't want to try for Monarch? Maybe you can get it back.
I could, but I really don't want to right now. Plus, I lost my flying creature, so I kind of am at a disadvantage for attacking right now. Somebody made me sacrifice it.
Who was that?
Could have that
Discover
been?
works on any
I mean,
card, right?
I just
Any
couldn't have.
non-land, yeah.
I knew I couldn't have him paying stuff with that Inferno Titan when or the Flare even.
Nah, totally fine.
Question.
Yes.
Artifacts in play. I know I can see what Unamused has. What do you have,
1,
Alex?
2, 3,
I don't have
4
any.
artifacts.
0.
2 servos, Boros Signet, and my commander.
Okay. I'm going to put this into play because I discovered it. It's Welcome to Jurassic Park is on the other side.
Uh-huh.
For the first step, I am going to turn Alex's, or not Alex. Alex has none. I'm going to turn the Soul Ring on Judas' board and non-creature artifact. I guess that's your
Boros.
Boros. Yeah, those are both going to become 0/4 walls.
I guess the
Defender.
Thrun Dynamo does produce 1 more mana, but I don't mind.
Do they lose all abilities? They just become a
Nope.
0/4?
They don't lose their abilities; they just become 0/4 walls.
Oh, so I can. It's still a Soul Ring that I could tap for mana.
Correct. For 2 more turns.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. I think
This thing destroys all the walls at the end of its saga. That's why. So you have 2 more turns with it, unless you get rid of my enchantment. And that will be my
Gotcha.
turn.
I will move towards my turn with a new wall. Draw. Play a mountain.
Oh. I guess I should notate that this is a wall.
I'll
be honest, I always thought it loses them the abilities, the Welcome to, but
3.
apparently not.
Nope. I thought so too when I first started playing, but somebody corrected me.
All good.
I'm going to cast Wheel of Fortune.
Oh no.
Oh yes, yeah.
I am very happy that you did this.
I am so disappointed.
Well, I'm really happy because I've only been drawing lands.
Oh my god.
But
I-
I would like to respond.
Yeah, I figured.
I would also like to respond, so
yeah,
I guess you have
I'll be
priority
honest.
first.
I'm gonna
Alex is
cry in response.
Crying resolves. No, I would like to sacrifice the Golgari Thug to give the only 1 toughness creatures are the 2 servos on your board, Chronica, right?
Yeah.
I would like to kill one of them.
In response, I'll tap it. Stack it, make 2 treasures.
Yep.
Sure. But I do still have a Morbid Opportunist. I would like to dredge the Golgari Thug, which is dredge 4, Mosswood, Dread Knight, Faithless Looting, Marin of Clan Toth, and a Stitcher Supplier, which is 1 creature leaving my graveyard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 7.
And then I guess I'll respond. I'll just have a black. I'll cast Feign Death, targeting Judith. Until end of turn, this creature gains when it dies. Return it to the battlefield tapped under my control with a +1/+ encounter on it. Gonna go away anyways. On cast, I'll make an imp. And that's my response.
Gurney.
I already said my response is crying. I'm just trying to remember. I have to get rid of my hand, don't I?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're all
that's
discarding
fine.
our hand and drawing 7.
Yeah. You really suck, Chronica. I was about to get Gishath out.
What? I don't suck. I'm great. I'll discard deck of many things. Idol of Oblivion, hit the motherload in this one.
I will discard Golgari Thug, Golgari Grave Troll, Terror of the Peaks, Journey to Eternity, and a Fable Passage.
Pitiless Carnage in 4 mountains, baby.
I lost Gishath, Atla, which is my other favorite card in this deck, Poetic Ingenuity, Darksteel Ingot, Verdict Sun's Avatar, and Pugnacious Hammer Skull. And now you are my target, Chronica.
I still think Alex is by far in the lead. So
Alex is winning
Alex-
by a lot.
Alex is going to be my target.
Out of spite.
If that's all, good, I'll proceed.
So
with
we
my-
then, since my draw will take a bit longer, since I would like to dredge, I would like to draw the the Thug first, which is 4 Assassin's Trophy, Ignoble Hierarch, Goblin Bombardment, Sir Conrad the Grim.
Mm-hmm.
That's one draw. Also, one leaving the graveyard. I will do that later. Then the Grave Troll, Italy, Primal Conqueror, Blossoming Tortoise, Artifact Mutation, Building Town Massacre Worm, as well as an Aftermath Analyst. And the Stinkweed Imp for 5. Proving Ground, Anger, Birds of Paradise, Rootbound Crag, and Deadly Dispute. And then I will draw 1, 2, 3, 4 regular cards, since there's no other dredge card in my graveyard now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so going to pay 3. Cast Vexing Puzzle Box. The mana rock that has a dice rolls matters effect as well.
And again, I do have now an Anger in the graveyard that gives my stuff haste. And now, 3 creatures left my graveyard. God damn it, this is getting out of hand. I don't have enough tokens for these. So 1, 2, 3. You can continue. I'll just turn up those dice right here.
I guess I'll tap the Vexing Puzzle Box to add a white mana. Roll a d20. I get a 4. So I'll get 4 counters on my puzzle box and create a robot.
And then the last one.
I hope I have a robot token I can find within the next 4 to 9 seconds. Just got a big pile of random tokens. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to waste time searching for a robot. We'll just use a backwards card. So this is a servo, and this is a robot. And I'm also out of dice to represent. Here we go. I have 1 white floating because of this. Gonna add 2. I'll cast Vindicate on your Insidious Roots.
Oh, poor Insidious Roots.
Generating you way too much mana.
This has a lot of power.
Yes, that's as well. I think I will respond by tapping the smallest ones, so the 3 power, 2 power, 1 power, to cast a Beast Within on Chimil, I think.
Okay.
I will mention that when I got the robot, I do have 2 draw triggers from this that I've yet to resolve. But
Yeah.
Just gonna draw them now.
And yeah, Insidious Roots will be destroyed.
Two treasures.
All my beast 4/4s.
No other way of rolling. A servo and a robot. I think that is me out of game actions.
Let me
move to the end
just.
step.
Yeah, I'll just clear these ones up, just so I have.
We might lose to the amount of tokens now, but that's the best I can do.
They can't kill everybody.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I'll pass.
Yeah.
Put an elephant because I
If they
can't find a
full
beast.
swing, they can probably kill one person.
3, 4, 5, 6. And then there's 7 power. This is not tapped. 6, 5, and 4 power. Sorry, this is very inefficient, but I guess I'd rather do it like that. You pass, you said?
Yeah, that was my end step. Yeah.
Mhm. God damn it. I rather do this one in order again, so. Untap, no dredge in the graveyard. Faithless looting doesn't really matter. The important spells in the graveyard is Faithless looting, Dread return. I will draw for regular. Play a forest as my land for the turn. This is 1, 2, 3. I guess I will just see what I can find. I will do 5 to cast Slimefoot and Squee. He will bring a Sapling. Then I guess I would like to flashback Dread Return by sacrificing the smallest 3 plants, targeting the layer of the Hatebound. If that's good, let's get exiled. It ETBs from a graveyard. Deal. This draws you a bunch. What's the toughness on the Wrathful Raptors?
5/5.
5. And I'll do 4 on Luciel, I think.
Yep.
And then sacrifice Slimefoot and Squee to the Phyrexian Tower. Sorry, before that, Morbid Opportunist from the creatures dying. I'll draw 1. Now I think, yep, I will sacrifice the Slimefoot and Squee to the Phyrexian Tower. For 4 mana, sacrifice a Sapling, and I would like to return Italy and Slimefoot and Squeak.
So now we have an Itali to deal with.
Yeah, it's the ETB Italy, so we all flip.
But give me a second. I have to announce the targets for the Warstorm Surge. Those are three of. Is that 3 of the robots or just 1-3-3 on your board? Say again?
I have 1 robot and 1 servo.
Okay. I guess I would rather go face for unamused since you are 29.
I'll take 7.
And then an Itali trigger, yes.
Yes.
Would you like to cast a Star of Extinction, good sir?
Maelstrom Angel.
Maelstrom Angel.
Archangel.
And you have. Star of Extinction is 20 damage to each creature and player, or just creatures, right?
Not player, just 20 damage to each creature, and you get to destroy a land.
I'd rather keep that in exile, I'll be honest. The
Exile.
Maelstrom Archangel, you may play a non-land card. Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Okay.
And you have a Mind Stone. I will cast a Mind Stone, and I will cast a Skullwinder, I think. Yes. Let me get my tokens. That's the Archangel, which is 5/5 flying, right?
Yep.
And then Mind Stone, I will. Doesn't really matter. I have one down here as a Mind Stone. The Skullwinder would like to give me my Insidious Roots back. And I guess what else you have in your graveyards?
Shamil, the Inner Sun's probably what you want from mine.
No, it's just I can return anything from my graveyard to my hand, and another opponent can also bring something to his hand, but I have to choose one of your opponents.
So,
well, I assume you don't pick me.
Maximum Steel Overseer, Source of Pleasure, Ceramic Resin, Crackling Doom, Wheel of Fortune, Deck of Many Things, Idol of Oblivion, Hit the Mother Lode, Vindicate, Low Shield, and the Swamp.
Yeah, he has a.
And
Yeah, everyone else just has removal. I mean, I have.
You have to.
have
Was
a lot.
that Chronicle? There was only the Crackling Doom, right? But you don't.
Just instant and sorceries?
No, anything, but just I'm concerning about removal right now since what?
Removal, Swords to Plowshares, Vindicate, and Crackling Doom.
And Journey, what kind of removal do you have in your graveyard that you would probably want to get back in case I just win right here?
I don't actually have removal, but if you give me back Gish Shaft, you're going to be looking at a whole shitload of dinosaurs coming your way.
I guess we are friends then now. So, Journey, you can have a card back from your graveyard.
Cool.
And I will get the Insidious Roots. Oh boy. And then I will tap 2 to cast back out the Insidious Roots, so I have more mana. There is Lodge Titan. Terror is also quite nice. I guess I would like to sacrifice. What's Jensen there at 2/2?
2/2.
I will sacrifice Slimefoot and Squee as well as Itali to give Jensen -2/-2 until end of turn.
Okay.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and sacrificing one of the Sepulvings to bring back Itali and Slimefoot. And doing again 10 damage at Chronicler's face and another Itali trigger.
Yep.
Rampaging Ceratops.
Tempered Steel.
Professor's Warning.
And I do have a Cardur Doom Scourge. Professor's Warning does what? Like those are the cards I never.
It's not a card people play that often. This is like a budget cheap deck. It's like under $100.
Yeah, all good. I guess I cast the Professor's Warning. Targeting Italy, I will cast Cardur. I will leave the Tempered Steel and exile.
Which mode do you choose for Warning? To give it indestructible, or
I
to
rather
give
give it
counter on it?
indestructible, I think.
Indestructible. Heard.
What did I hit from you, Journey?
A rampaging Ceratops. It basically has extra menace. It takes 3 creatures to block it. It's 5/4.
That's the one. Yep. I guess I will just cast that one. Yes.
Okay.
Now I will have to.
I'm pretty sure you have enough done that you could actually win this game at this point.
Yeah, that's the thing. I would rather just swing out now, but I guess I will have to. I would also just make, since Italy and Slimefoot left my graveyard, make another one of these. I'll just turn those up. 2, 3, 4, 5. And Unamused has 2 blockers. You have 4 blockers,
5.
but they.
There's a beast.
5. There's a beast, yes. And you have 3 blockers, Chronica.
I have 1, 2, 3 blockers.
This one is tapped. The Ceratops must be by 3 creatures. So yes, I would like to move to combat. The 5/4 Super Menace at Unamused.
Do you have Anger in your graveyard?
Yeah.
I do have Anger in the graveyard.
Bro, he has Anger. It's crazy.
The Archangel is 5/5 flying. I guess you don't have any reach, Journey, right?
Nope.
I'll split this one up. The left row will go Unamused, the middle row will go to Journey, the right row will go to Chronica. This one stays back. Italy. I guess. There are big dinosaurs coming. To Journey, Slimefoot and Squee there. I guess Gary Flair there. Cardu as well. These ones I don't need. Morbid. This is 5. That's 11 power. That's also quite big. I guess an 11 and a 10 power there. I guess 9 and 8 there. This one stays back. 5/5 flying. This does have trample. This does not. And I guess I'd rather keep the other ones. Now I'll send a 7 at. Fuck it. There. Those are my attacks, and I think I would make as 1 token from Slimefoot and Squee on attack. I don't have any other attack triggers. The Archangel is flying. That's damage trigger, right?
Just let me check. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
Yes. That's the Mind Stone. Before damage, I would tap the Phyrexian Blackrock and sacrifice in itself, but before I do that, the Skullwinder will go -1/-1 on the Rampaging Raptors, and the Phyrexian Plague Lord will tap and sack itself -4/-4 on the Raptors, so -5 in total.
Is that damage?
Minus. No.
Yeah,
Damn.
minus.
All right, GG's.
Okay. Wait. How much is swinging at me?
The
Just the 3 on
left
the
row.
far.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's going unamused. That's going to journey. This one goes to.
So-
Is that a 9/9 and an 8/8, and then 3 other creatures?
Yes. The tokens are 1 more toughness since they are 0/1 base with the amount of counters you see.
Yeah. Well, half the block the 2 biggest ones with my 2 tokens. How much is left after that?
Those are those. And then there is, I think, 10 going your way.
I'll just take the 10.
The biggest one coming at me is 11, right?
Yes.
I'll block the 11 with my imp, and then I take 15.
Correct.
No blocks.
Okay.
Good game.
No blocks, he says.
I still do have.
You
that
lose the
was
angel.
The angel, but I still get the trigger from
Right.
the angel.
Correct.
I go to 7.
And I would like to cast a non-land card from my hand without paying. I would
Yeah,
like to cut.
Sorry, I have a death trigger.
Yep, that goes off first.
That technically happens first. So Kronka and Alex will both lose 2 life.
Ow.
And I would like to cast a Shieldred, the flip one.
Okay.
Which says ETB, each opponent sacrifice a non-token creature or planeswalker.
I will
God.
sacrifice the Throne of the Black Rose.
Then I do have 1, 2, 3 left. I did already play this one. This is 5. I will just pass the turn.
Okay.
Wrath of God.
Untap. Oh, wait a minute. You're Monarch now, Alex. You get to draw a card.
Do a Monarch.
Farewell.
Do I want to do something with that?
On your end
No.
step.
It's all good. I'll just draw one.
I will untap upkeep. Draw. This is crazy.
You got a board wipe?
I do. Actually. But he left 2 mana up, which leads me to believe he has Heroic Intervention in hand.
You got to try
I'll
it.
play. I will try. I'll play a mountain.
There's nothing dying on my board, right? From
I've
like attacking creature dying? No, right?
no.
I don't think so.
I'll play mountain.
The
I will-
5/5 is also gone. That was also from your.
Yeah.
I'll tap 5.
The Mindstone. Sorry, I removed the Mindstone instead of the Mindstone was from Chronica, right?
Yep.
Okay.
This is an exquisite blood.
An exquisite blood.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm not going infinite. I'm not doing that. No.
That's too bad.
Whenever an opponent loses life, I gain that much life. And then my board wipe is a damage-based board wipe. So I could kill you, Kronka, but I think I need you alive. So I'm not going to.
I mean, do what you need to do.
I think I am better off leaving you alive if I can.
I think you're better off wiping the board if you can, because you're going to
Oh,
die for sure.
I'm wiping the board, but I can. It's an earthquake effect. So 1, 2. So first I'm gonna pay the red,
Mm-hmm.
and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I also want to do damage to Alex though. I'll do it for 5. I'd like to cast Rolling Earthquake
Nice.
for 5. Choosing to give it lifelink and death touch. So Rolling Earthquake says it deals X damage to each creature without horsemanship and each player. So it hits flyers. So this is 5 damage to each creature and each player, but I'm choosing to give it lifelink and death touch. So how many creatures are on your board, Alex?
Yeah. Sorry. You said 5. You doing?
Yeah, but I'm giving it lifelink and death touch.
Yeah.
So it's going to wipe
Um,
out your board regardless.
Yeah, unless you have a heroic intervention or something of that nature.
I do not. But I would, I guess, still float 3. I guess I will float giant colors. So 1 red, 1 green, 1 black.
Okay. And then how many creatures do you have on board?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17 creatures. I have Judith, so that's 18. And then it's gonna hit
Everyone.
all of us as well, so that's 19, 20, 21. So 21 times 5 is 105.
Mhm.
But I also technically take 5, so
So you
I'll
gain 100.
100.
I'll net 100 life. I'll be at
Yeah.
107, and everything will die. I'll actually gain 10 more because you 2 lose life off Exquisite Blood, so I'm at 117.
Mm-hmm.
And everything is gonzo. And
I do have triggers though.
yes, resolve your triggers.
Since Flare dies, this one also. The Morbid will draw me a card. And do I want to leave Squee in the graveyard there? Since I don't really have that one right now. I will put him in the graveyard.
Okay.
And Flare
Yes,
will
Undying.
come
Yes,
back undying. Deal. I guess just finish Chronica off, I'll be
Sure.
honest.
Okay.
And I draw a card. The Mindstone leaves play. And as well as the Flayer leaving the graveyard, I'll make 1 new fresh plant token.
I'll tap 3, my final 3, to play Phyrexian Arena
Mm-hmm.
and pass to you.
I'm just gonna go make food. I'll be back in a while, but I'm dead.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I do have the 3 mana floating. I would like to tap the plant for another one for 4 and cast a big score as an additional cost, pitching a Grave Troll,
Mhm.
making me 2 treasures. And I would like to dredge the Grave Troll for the first card draw. Altar of Dementia, Elves of Deep Shadow, Plaza of Heroes, Savage Lands, Living Death, and Eternal Witness. Oh boy. And that's that. This goes to my hand. And then I don't have anything. And it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
I will draw regular. I did not take the 5 damage, sorry. 1, 2, 5 damage from my life total. Stomping ground for another 2 of my life total. What does Exquisite Blood say?
Whenever you lose life, I gain that much life, so I'll gain 2.
Yeah. Mm. What creatures you have in the graveyard?
Not much. I think there's like 10 creatures in this deck. I have Thorn of the Black Rose to 1/3 Death Touch, ETB, you become the Monarch, which you already are. Shadowheart can pay 2 mana and sack a creature to draw cards equal to its power. And Falconroth Noble. That is it.
Falconrath, but I think that should be good. Tap 3 for an Understellar Myconoid, which brings me a Sepperling. And I guess I will do 1, 2, 3, need a red for 4. I guess I will tap the new Sepperling for 1 mana since it does have haste and sacrifice it to bring back Slimefoot and Eternal Witness.
Okay.
5 damage to your face since they enter from a graveyard. And Eternal Witness would like to bring back Living Death.
Oh no.
Okay.
ETB, make a token. And then I guess tap 1, 2. I did make another plant of these ones leaving. I'll also tap that for mana. So 1, 2, 3, 4, as well as sacrifice and Slimefoot and Squee to the Phyrexian. So I have 1 green floating, I think, after that. And yes, I would like to cast a Living Death.
I will put those 3 on the battlefield.
These die.
I will become the Monarch.
You do. These ones stay in the graveyard, and I will just have a quick look. 1 House of Deep Shadow, Morbid, Kadur, Gary, Shieldred. This. So these ones stay in the graveyard. This goes there. I will have a look that I didn't miss a creature anywhere. No. And also no creature. I do have a couple of triggers.
Yep.
I guess a bunch of triggers, yes. I guess first one, Insidious Roots would create me a thing. Slimefoot make me a thing. Card or goat stuff. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. Massacre Worm does Massacre Worm things. Skullwinder. I don't know what it will target.
Oh, I get to bring something back to my hand too from Skullwinder.
You do. And I would like to bring back the Overwhelming Remorse. This is getting out of hand really quick.
You
I'll
realize
bring
he's
back
gonna bring
Rolling
back-
Earthquake to my
Yeah.
hand.
It is an in no instant, right?
Rolling Earthquake is a sorcery. I mean, I'm tapped out and I don't have Judith, so
I mean, I do have Sir Conrad as well as Terror as well as Gary.
oh yeah,
So-
I'm dead, man.
So I mean, we could walk this through, but
No, it's good because you have
and I can
you have-
sacrifice Anger to give everything haste.
Yeah. I was just about to say you can sack Anger. Like with this board state, it's really good because Massacre Worm enters, kills my Falconroth, which starts off my life gain. I lose a bunch from Gary. You attack with all your creatures just do damage to me to their power because of terror.
Yes.
And that other guy or whatever,
The
then you full swing
Slayer
at
is in
me.
the graveyard though.
and then even if that after all that the full swing doesn't kill me, you can just sack your board and kill me with Sir
And-
Conrad.
And Gary as well to bring him back.
Yeah. So
And
That's
that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 for Gary alone.
that's Living Death sure is a card that wins the game by itself.
Yep.
Yep.
It was a good game. Good game.
It was a very good game. I think Alex had a slight edge over us in terms of his deck power, but
Yeah, I hope it
It's
wasn't
not good.
too powerful.
I don't think it
Nah,
was
it's just
overpowered per se, but you
it's just the
definitely
nature
held
of
your
graveyard decks.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense.
No, I think it was on point for what we were playing for sure.
I mean,
Just
to
no
be
one played a Bajuka Bog, even though we're all playing black.
Yeah,
That was
fair.
our problem.
I only own one
This-
Bajuka Bog, and it's not in this deck.
This was my library left, so there were only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Exactly 20 cards left. With really nothing really else.
Yeah. Earlier in the game, when I did Reckoner's Bargain and Shadowheart, I drew 4 mountains in a row.
That
Ooh,
sucks.
That's why I was just like, oh.
well,
Not feeling very good there, Chief.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie, if Chronica hadn't played Wheel of Fortune when he did, I think I could have maybe held my own against Alex, because I was about to get Gift Shaft out on my next turn.
Mhm.
yeah. That's why I had to kill you first, since that was the
Card I took
known
back.
threat. Yeah, that's known information that could have maybe brought something or brought you back into the game, but
I also had Galta Primal Hunger in my hand when you gave me back Gift Shaft, so if I hadn't lost my board, I was planning to play both of those in one turn.
oh yeah. I'll be honest, I played one game before with Mr. House as well, and I left the dinosaur player with like 6 life left, and he ended the turn, or he played Stampede Tyrant at the Regisaur Alpha as well to give everything haste, and he put like Itali, Gishoth into play and more stuff, and then the Itali trigger hits Sakama, untaps Hollis's lands, and then made a Necromus will and just pop stomped me. Like
I
out
have
of
none of the
nowhere.
Italis in this deck. That's the reason why I play it as a 6/7. If I got an Italia, I'd definitely bump it up to a 7/8.
Fair enough.
But
Anyways, that was fun. I
yeah,
appreciate
it was
the
a great time. Thank
Yeah.
you guys for letting me record this.
Absolutely.
Very welcome.
I will see you guys around.
Yes, take care.
I would actually be down for another one if you guys are, since that was quite fun with you.
Yeah, if you guys were going to play another game, I can switch up decks. Depends.
I'll switch too, but it's up to Chronica. He doesn't seem to be responding right now.
He said he
Yeah.
was going to get food.
Oh,
But that's what I'm saying, since sometimes it's hard to get a group of good people that you enjoy playing with, so I rather
Yeah.
just do another game and then
Just do another game.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll play that other deck I was debating playing. So this deck, I wanted it to be more budget. Like I said, you saw a lot of my spells. They're like, what does that do? Or just like a bunch of like common rummage spells.
yeah, fair.
This deck I'm gonna play now is a little more tuned. It's Mardu tokens.
The other one you said you wanted to
Yeah,
play.
where my commander is, for all
The
intents and
sorcery.
purposes, this
What,
sorcery.
What ended up happening?
Alex ended up pulling
He
it out.
cast Living Death
Yeah.
in one.
Yeah, I knew that was hiding in your deck somewhere.
Yeah, fair.
Did you want to do another
It's
one,
hard.
Chronica?
I have no, I'm
We're
actually gonna have to split because the weather's too nice to be indoors. It's really sunny out.
Fair
But yeah,
enough.
thanks very much for the game.